Hello everyone, my name's Ken. Welcome to Squirrel Cage Garage. I'm going to be doing a series of videos here pretty soon about some different repairs and modifications that I've done to my car. Just some stuff within the community of the type of car that I have. For wondering, I have a C7 Corvette. It is a 2015 C7 Corvette with a Z51 package with a 3LT package on it. So I'm going to be doing a whole bunch of videos on different things I've done lately. Including a ANA supercharger kit. Pretty soon I'm going to be doing a wide body conversion on it. I put in a custom switch to control the exhaust, a P3 gauge, and a whole bunch of random other things. But the thing I wanted to cover today was one of the most infamous problems that you have on these cars, and that is the leather dash peeling on the 3LTs. So I found a way to, for the most part, fix this for very, very cheap and very, very quick. Now, it's not going to be a 100% perfect fix, but it's pretty damn close, and especially if you spend the time and do it correctly, you probably could get 100%. So here's what I did. It cost me about $20 and took me about 15 minutes. Now, I did this repair about a month ago, and so far it's held up to this it's held up to the test of time so far. I live in Southern California, so it's been pretty hot here lately. So it does get pretty hot inside the car, so I wanted to see how it would hold up. So here's what I did. The only two things that you're going to need is this. This is the Bish Original Tear Mender. You can buy this on Amazon. I believe it's about $10 or so. And the only other thing that you're going to need is this. It's actually a syringe with a needle. Surprisingly, get these on Amazon for about $10 as well too, which is pretty surprising to me. You can just go on Amazon and buy that, but hey, whatever. So basically what I did was I just opened up the cap of the glue itself, this right here, took off the needle, and then filled the actual syringe itself up with the glue. It does take a little bit of a process if you don't know what you're doing, if you've never done it before. Maybe if you know somebody who's a nurse or something like that, they can teach you how to do it. It's really not that hard. I'm sure there's a YouTube video out there on someplace. So I, because of my profession, am familiar with this, so it wasn't a big deal for me. So what you want to do is, on the car right here, and I'll show you, you can look at my dash. You can still see a little tiny bit of bubbling on the right side right there. But for the most part, it is pretty good. If you run your fingers along it and you feel it, it's pretty tight, pretty taut. I did not go over this that well, to be honest with you. I kind of just did it real quick to see if the glue would hold, and it does. And I've had it there for about a month lately, and it's been pretty good. Again, if you look at certain angles, you can see certain wrinkles. But if you saw what this looked like before, I wish I had done a before comparison. It is a night and day difference. Like it's really crazy how much of a difference there was. It was bubbling pretty badly. Not the worst I've ever seen, but still pretty badly. So what you do is, once you get the syringe filled up with the glue, you're going to kind of go into it on an angle, and you're going to inject the glue inside. Then just have a paper towel ready, or a rag or whatever, and just keep pushing the glue against the actual dash, running it all over, spreading the glue out and getting it as even as possible. So that's pretty much going to be the best way to get to apply it. As far as getting it to hold, just keep the pressure on there. The glue does dry pretty quickly. So again, I did not spend a whole lot of time fixing it. So, but that is like 90% better than what it was, and I really didn't put that much effort into it. So when I go back and actually put a little bit of effort into it, I'm willing to bet that I can get it to be 100%. So now, yes, the proper way to fix this, of course, is to have the dash replaced, repaired, dismantled, and all that stuff and everything. So yeah, but this is a $20 fix that'll take you about 15 minutes, as to compared to a fix that I believe is like $3,000 at the dealership. So take your pick. So the only other thing that you want to go over, you're going to want to get a 3cc syringe with a 22 or 25 gauge needle, or excuse me, 22 or 23 gauge needle. Now, when you go in to the leather to put it in, you're going to kind of want to go in and as much of an angle as possible, like as straight in as possible, or as horizontal as possible. So once you get it in, and once you get through the leather, you'll actually be able to feel the space in between the leather and the dash itself where the glue has come up. So then at that point, you just put some of the glue in, take it out, and then spread it over, and it fixes it. So again, just to give you a little bit of a better angle, that's what it looks like with it from the glass. Again, not 100%, but it does fix it most of the way. So, I mean, yeah, if you want to take the time to fix it and do it correctly, you can, and just spend a little bit more time on it, but this seemed to work pretty well for me. The nice thing about this is that you want to get the, like I mentioned before, a 3cc syringe with a 22 to 23 gauge needle. The reason for that is that that needle is the perfect size of being able to put the glue through it and getting it into where you need it to get. But it's also a small enough needle where once you put it in, and then you pull it out of the leather on the dash, the leather will actually self-heal itself. So there's no hole left over. It's small enough that the leather is just going to collapse onto itself again, so you're not going to even see the hole. It's not there. The glue doesn't protrude, it doesn't come out, doesn't do anything like that. Now, don't put tons and tons in there. You know, use the glue judiciously. So I mean, you know, don't put too much in there, because otherwise, yeah, it might come out. So, but just be careful. You can always add a little more. Don't gob all it in there, because you can't take it away unless you take the dash apart at that point. So anyways, I hope this helps. Please give it a try if you like it. I will be making more videos here pretty soon on the other stuff that I have done to the car. Little background on myself: I am not professionally anymore, but I am a 30-year auto mechanic. So I do have a pretty extensive experience, particularly with GM products and other stuff as well too. So stay tuned. I'll be uploading some more videos here for you pretty soon. All right.